Hey, IDS-410. Welcome to Module 5. It's Sunday, February 1st, and I'm going to try to make it quick. I really am. Stay on point. Okay, I haven't got a chance to look at your Module 4 papers, of course. Looking for peer-reviewed sources again. All right, I posted the final paper sample on this announcement. Please look at it. Please use it like a pseudo template, because you want to have all those parts, 3 parts, and about 15 or 17 subheadings within those parts, right? That's how it needs to look, okay? Because these are the secrets to getting great scores in this class, right? If you cover those subsections, you are covering the rubric, you are doing what the intention is for this course, okay? Now, so look at that, all right? Now, the deal is your project, cut right to the chase. Your problem solving for social change must involve you, okay? It's not problem solving for social change, telling somebody else what to do, okay? I want to know your part in the problem solving that you're going to do, okay? So if you come with an obscure topic about, climate change and about sustainability and about general, justice, equality, don't go cliche, don't go general, don't go what society needs to do, what somebody needs to do, what the government needs to do. I want to know what you're going to do, okay? And I'm going to go back to the specific points of without government funding and without public awareness as the solution. Public awareness can be part of the step, part of one of your, cogs in the wheel of solving this or mitigating this, addressing this issue, as long as I know what your part is in the public awareness, okay, and what it's going to lead to, all right? Because we can be aware of everything. It doesn't solve anything if we're aware of it. There has to be some action. And that's what you're going to see, of course, in Module 5. You're going to look at determining the elements needed to implement an action plan. Okay, so that's important. So that's the key. If you haven't been thinking about your problem, bringing it down to, you can think about it bigger, bringing it down to narrow, and then distilling that all into what are you going to do? What part are you taking on this? Okay, so that's important. Also to use the subheadings in the papers. Use peer-reviewed sources. I said this before, I'll repeat it again. You go to the Sheridan Library, or is it Shapiro? God, I always forget. And you search under, with 2 filters. One is peer-reviewed, and the other one is full text online. You do that, you're going to be golden. Notice the sources in the sample paper. They all are research papers, okay, that back up or challenge the thesis of the writer, okay? This is not a difficult paper. When you look at it in that context, you should say, wow, I can do that, because you're working on those subsections right now in many ways, all right? This week, again, only 1 discussion board, that's it. However, it is worth 75 points, which is almost a full grade level. I'm not going to let people skate by with 2 sentences, 3 sentences. There are specific criteria in the discussion board. It's a group discussion board. Therefore, it needs to be submitted on time by Thursday night main post, by Sunday night responses, okay? So you're going to look for, there's 5 criteria in this, and you can use subheadings, please. Please don't do it over your phone, because then it's just one big blob. Use subheadings. Briefly describe the social issue and strategy. That's bold, use it. Okay, number 2, explain a process, bold. Identify the kind of resources, bold. Number 4, assess how the recommended strategy could benefit. Benefits is a subheading, and then the potential outcomes. Okay, once you do that, you know you have an organized process. Okay, this is not that difficult if you're staying organized and working efficiently. And I just gave you the tips on how to do that. keep that final sample paper in mind because it's going to be due 3 weeks from today. All right. And also, yeah, it's in module 4 or 5. Yeah. And use subheadings in your papers and discussion boards. Make sure you are involved in your project. Okay. And also, if you have any questions, issues where you're spinning your wheels, you get a hold of me and set up a call. Okay. That's it. I'm keeping this at 5:26. Bye.